Hey everyone, I am very new to YouTube. I'm just trying to do a lot of my art on a YouTube kind of platform. That way I can share my experience of making art with you, along with keeping myself energized in terms of continuously making art. I'm an artist. I've been an artist for about 8 years. I do a lot of traditional art. The piece I'm working on right now is it's like a goblin art piece. I don't really work in watercolor all the time. I'm generally doing acrylic or oil painting, but I like watercolor just because it's easily accessible. There's not a lot of cleanup. You don't have to really worry about staining your clothes. Definitely one of the benefits. But it's really kind of, I think, more of a challenge because of the white of the paper and how you have to preserve it. I'm trying to keep myself energized in terms of doing art all the time. After you get out of art school, sometimes it's a little bit hard to continuously make art just because you have to go to a job and make money, or you have other life issues. You're not really completely involved and overwhelmed with the whole art school experience of always doing art all the time. Doing art is somewhat kind of like a gym exercise almost. The more that you go, the more you kind of get addicted to it, and the more you kind of want to do it more and more. It definitely kind of snowballs almost. So if you're having kind of issues, kind of struggling with just doing your art, don't be too hard on yourself. Just know that the more that you do it, the more that you're gonna want to do your art, and you're gonna want to continue to do your art, regardless if you have good pieces or bad pieces. The point is that knowing that you're doing it is the good thing. You can just keep going regardless, and you're gonna want to do it more, just because you're having more fun sometimes, or because the feeling or the stress of not doing it, or the stress of oh, I gotta do my art again, isn't really there, because you are doing it so often it becomes routine. And I think that's a big thing in terms of making sure that you're consistent with your art, is kind of creating a routine for yourself. That way it's part of your daily norm. You come home, you sit down to your art, or you come home, do your dishes, make your bed, or whatever you have to do. But it's just worked in to where you don't have to really worry too much about it getting it done, because it's a part of your process, part of your daily routine, like I was saying. I think it's really good to have a routine in that sense. There's a lot of people that, even myself, will get kind of depressed sometimes, or won't really want to work on their art, just like you wouldn't want to go to the gym or do something productive, like reading a book or practicing an instrument. But like I said, just keep at it. Don't beat yourself up too hard, honestly. Just try to do you and be the best person that you can be, as best as you can be. And just know that there's always more time. But really sitting down and saying hey, I'm gonna work this into my routine is probably the best thing to do. It helps me out. I hope you like my painting for now, and I'm hoping to post more every week or two. I hope to see you guys all soon, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.